106.7 KROQ-FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world-famous KROQ.
Slog along to 2026 with Klein Ally Show. Good morning. Welcome to your Tuesday. Ally, this is going to be the day that we talk to two local legends, both Southern California people in the news for different things. There's a guy today that's about to shatter his own record for riding a certain ride at Disneyland, I think more than anyone else in the history of that ride.
Yeah, I think it's 15,000 is
so
his
today
mile
is going to be his 15,000th ride. He's going to be joining us. His name is Jon Hale. I don't know if that's much of an accomplishment, but it is impressive that he's got the time to do that, I guess. We get into a brand new hour of the show right now with a local man who's about to set a monumental record involving Disneyland, and we'll talk about that first. Here we go.
Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ-FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world-famous KROQ.
All right, and good morning. We are Klein Ally Show. This is KROQ. It is Tuesday, slogging to the end of 2025, and we'll make it worth your while today as we've got tickets for you to go to KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas on the floor, and then VIP before we get out of here this morning. If you need us, phones are open now, 800-520-1067. You can also text us the exact same number and watch us on YouTube where we are streaming there. Guys, we have a man on our phone right now that has accomplished something that I think is worthy of at least a 3-minute conversation.
Cool.
His name is Jon Hale, and he, I believe, has ridden the Radiator Springs Racers ride at Disneyland in Cars Land more than anyone else on the planet, and he's just set a new record, shattering his old record. And let me just first say good morning to Jon. Welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Good, doing good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. What is your number up to that you just broke? You just had your big historic run. I think it was yesterday or this morning, right?
Yeah. Yesterday I got to 15,000. I actually did 2 rides today to get to 15,001. So that's where I am right now.
So do you go to Disneyland just to ride the Cars ride, or do you ride other things while you're there?
No, I ride other things. I've been on Guardians 862 times. But the Cars thing is what I've been concentrating on lately. I only go 1 day a week right now. It only took me like 5.5 years to get from 0 to 10,000, but then it took another 8 years to get from 10,000 to 15,000. And I only go 1 day a week.
Out of curiosity, I have been on that ride, a normal amount of times. I would say 5 or so. But is it that ride?
Wow, big milestone.
Specifically, no one's asked to interview me after my 5th ride on Cars. But is it that ride specifically that stood out to you of all the rides at the park that you liked the most? Or
that is the one that's very significant because I used to have knees where I had to rent a scooter to ride around Disneyland. So what I did is I had gastric bypass, lost 150 pounds. A year later, had double knee replacement. 9 months later, the special ride in Cars Land opened. And the day I went on a preview day, and I said, if I can bend my knees to get in that back row. And I did, and I fell in love with the ride right then.
Well, it's also, I think, quite a walk to get to that ride.
It's a lot of walking. Finally, when that guy gets cleared to start walking again, he gets in a car with a ride he can sit in. It's unbelievable.
It totally motivated me. Even they knew when I was in car 99, they pulled the car over the side, and the customers go, well, here you got one more. And they jumped in the car with me and gave me a bunch of stuff, and that just spurred me on to go to where it is today.
So all the workers know you?
Oh, yeah. Even in Florida, when I go to Florida, they know me down there. There's a ride there called Test Track. I've been on that 555 times.
And with this ride specifically, I'm amazed that you focus on this one because if you've been to Disneyland enough times and you've done the Fast Pass or Magic or whatever, Disney Genie Plus,
right?
This is not included in that. So you need to buy a separate $20 Fast Pass thing to skip the line. So you're waiting in that line, which can be a 2-hour line.
No, I'm not. They have a single rider line on this ride.
Oh, so you do single rider every single time? Every single time you've gone alone?
Every single time. Yes, I do the single rider. Actually, I'm up to, yesterday was my 1,123rd day of going to the attraction, and I averaged 13.35 rides a day that I come.
You pay to park at the Disneyland every time you go?
Well, I have the Top Pass. The Top Pass has parking.
Mm-hmm. And you go by yourself most times?
Yeah, usually if friends come and visit, I'll go do what they want to do. But if I'm left to my own accord, I'll go on the ride.
Yeah, and out of curiosity, when people say that there's a stigma about the Disney adults that go by themselves to Disneyland, what do you say about that?
No, they can say whatever they want. I mean, it's my happy place, and that's what I do. I come here, and I'm doing, I also work, and I also help take care of my mom, who's broke her hip and stuff, so that's why I only come one day a week. But yeah, this is definitely my.
Yes, Jake, go ahead.
How do you keep count, and how we know you're not lying?
I have a little notebook that I keep tracking. Actually, since 2014, let me go back. When DCA opened in 2001, I've kept track every park, every ride.
And do you keep track of how many minutes and hours you've spent in line?
No. I keep track when I arrive and when I leave. I don't want to add that up. But
an average of 13 rides a day is a pretty good average.
I know, that's a pretty good average.
We have a girl named Vanessa on the phone now, and she claims she's been on the ride 15,002 times. Vanessa, is that true?
Okay. Yeah, and I've actually seen John there before.
So this girl claims she's beaten your record by 1, John.
I don't think so.
John, are you sure? I've been there. I hold my sign.
How do you keep
the car behind?
Vanessa, how do you keep track of your numbers?
With my notes app.
Okay, so she keeps them in her notes app.
Well, I have a little notepad that I keep track in. I actually keep track of the color and the number of the car, the lane of the race, and if we win or lose the race. And I actually break it down, won or lost by color of car, won or lost by lane of race.
And how many races have you won of the 15,000 you've been involved in?
Well, I didn't, like I said, I didn't keep track of that until 2014, but since then, 7,710 wins, 6,919 losses.
Okay, more wins than losses.
Wow. And
you are taking pictures when this happens as well, so there's photographic evidence.
There's every 100 laps I have a new photo, but I don't have 15,000 photos now.
Well, what an incredible story, and some people say it's not an accomplishment, but I think it is. This guy's got some free time. He goes over to Disney. He decides, what the hell, I'm going to go on the ride. And do you tell every strange family that you're in the car with your story every time?
Well, they usually recognize me. I'm all over Facebook, and they recognize me. Yesterday, a bunch of people wanted to get pictures with me with my 15,000 sign, so that was pretty crazy.
What's your favorite snack in the park?
I usually bring my own snacks, but, I guess you can't beat the churro.
Yeah, you cannot beat the churro. I've had 15,001 churros there, so good luck topping that.
Sign.
That's pretty good. No one's asked for a picture with me. All right, well, John, congratulations on this accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
That's a local legend right there, the legend of Jon Hale. Will he ever quit? No. You're gonna ride it again tomorrow?
Today, I'm here today right now.
All right.
I'll ride it today.
That guy doesn't mess around. He's going to keep on riding that thing. Man, someone said you should ride Allie's mom for a change. Jesus. All right, that's an interesting... We're not doing that.